Here with reaction, Oklahoma Senator, our friend Mark Wayne Mullin, who I understand runs a pretty strong training group with House members and Senate members because of his mixed martial arts background. Is that true?
That is true, yeah, and we don't talk politics. If you start talking politics in our group at 6:30 in the morning, you're going to do burpees.
You get hit.
So
if you start talking at 6:30 in the morning, you get hit for doing it. Listen, I've been doing this too long. I've watched this movie, the same movie, play out for 10 straight years with President Trump. And if this is their attack, it failed dramatically in November. This was a one-off. Yes, it shouldn't have happened. Yes, I'm sure lessons will be learned. And when you compare it to all of the national security failures, the systemic lying, institutional lying about real national security issues, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to sell me that you really give a damn that this happened.
Sean, you're absolutely correct, but let's break this down, what actually happened. The American people should be pleased with the transaction that took place. It's very rare that you see a group of powerful people like the president has around him in his cabinet and people that are advising him to have an open conversation. They have disagreements, but they work it out. They come up with a conclusion in a very short period of time, and they decide to literally deliver lethal strikes to the Houthis, to which the President Biden and his administration since 23 has sit on their hands. Let's keep in mind, this is the same group that attacked our Navy 174 times since 2023, and the Biden administration couldn't even make a decision to even aggressively go after them. And here in this signal conversation, you had cabinet members, you had advisors for President Trump that spoke just like they do to the American people on this chat and delivered a blow that needed to take place. So I think it's revealing, and it's great that they did it. It should never happen, like you said. But what's really the story here, Sean, is they're trying to distract themselves from the disastrous decisions that the Democrat Party is having. Keep in mind, the NBC and CBS polling that you just referred to has the Democrat Party's favorabilities in the 20s. Chuck Schumer is fighting for his job here on the Hill, and they're taking this nothing story and trying to blow it out of proportion. And every time something like this happens, they call on the Republicans to resign, but yet we heard nothing on them calling on a vegetable that was ruling the country for 4 years to resign.
Look, there could be some good that comes out of this. We do know that during the campaign, and Biden did nothing about it, this was actually on his watch. We do know that the communist Chinese, we know Iran, we believe Russia as well, were able to hack into Trump campaign members, maybe the president himself, his phones. That tells me that we need to up our defenses against cyber attacks. We also know that we had Iranian assassination squads in the country, and we knew this after two would-be assassins went after Donald Trump and came within a millimeter in Butler, Pennsylvania, of assassinating him. So maybe this is a wake-up call for the country. The country didn't wake up under Joe Biden. Nobody seemed to care that Iranian assassins were in the country. I don't know any efforts that he undertook to get rid of them. So maybe we should wake up to cyber warfare being waged against us. That could be a plus for the country moving forward.
It could be, and we should, but this current administration is taking that serious. They're bringing back peace through strength. They're going after our adversaries in an aggressive way. They're taking the fight straight to them, where the Biden administration tried to appease them, tried to talk nice to them, and did nothing while criminals was coming across our southern border, and they knew that. What the President Trump is trying to do is restore law and order in our streets and abroad. And he's doing that aggressively in a faster pace than what we've seen. We've seen American citizens being released from prison with us having to give nothing to them just because they respect President Trump. Our southern border is down. Illegal crossings are down by over 90%, and we're going aggressively after our enemies. Keep in mind the Houthis, as I said, have been attacking us since 2023, and the Biden administration has done nothing. President Trump doesn't just speak false words of trying to be tough. He delivers on his promises. Promises made, promises kept, and he's going to continue to deliver on those promises, regardless of what the distraction the Democrat Party wants to throw at us. And then you want to go back to the conversation that was happening on Signal. Not one classified information was released on this. There wasn't anything that was classified. Was it sensitive? Yes. Was it classified? No. Keep in mind, Hillary Clinton, because the Democrats are comparing this to Hillary Clinton's email saying that if you spoke out against Hillary Clinton and called for her to resign, you should be calling for Mike Waltz to resign. There's a huge difference here, a huge difference. The difference was is Hillary was
it's
sending
like a mountain and a
top
molehill.
secret. Yes, that's right. It's like comparing apples and steak, not even apples and oranges. It's not even the same.
Yeah. All right, Senator, good to see you. Thank you for being with us. All right, joining us now, Turning Point USA